Hello everybody, how you doing today? My name is Nick and welcome to my channel, a place to watch and talk about movies. I'm joined back again with my friend Dylan.
Hey, what's up?
Lots of you guys liked him in my Soul reaction, and today I have actually already seen this movie, but he is not. It was the winner on my Patreon poll. I asked you guys on Patreon if you guys wanted to pick a movie for us to watch, and Lion King won. The original Lion King, not the remake. Yes, I also have these little statues here. My mom actually got me. I'll show you guys. Mom actually got me this. I am actually going to be putting this up on my wall. I'm going to be redecorating, so you guys will see that in the next couple days. But what do you know about Lion King, Dylan? Because you have not seen it.
So I know, honestly, what I know more about it than anything is the soundtrack, just because, like, you actually, throughout our lives, you've played a lot of songs from the movies. And I know it's banging, and I know Elton John is sick. I've always been a fan of Elton John.
Yeah.
And so that I'm definitely looking forward to. I know that Lebo M song. I don't know his name is Lebo M on Spotify. It's like
He Lives in You.
Yeah, he lives.
That's in the second Lion King.
Unfortunately,
yeah, not in the first one, but yeah, that song is amazing too.
Okay. So I know, I've never actually seen this movie all the way through, but I have definitely seen a few scenes. I know that at one point Simba's gonna be held up by some monkey or some chimp. He's gonna be held up over a cliff. I know that. I know that his dad is going to die earlier on in the movie, and I know that Mufasa is kind of the bad character and is sort of the cause for that.
Did you know how the death happens? Did you just know?
I know that there's some rampage and Simba kind of gets separated, and it's I remember it being. I've definitely seen it before. I'll probably remember as I see it. But anything after that, I really do not know at all.
Okay, and then you don't really know the build up to like the only thing you could pick apart from the movie is the death scene, but you don't know how it leads to it or what happens after it.
No.
Okay, so I'll be honest, guys. What I told him is that I do not want him to tell me what he knows until we sit down and record, because I wanted to kind of be surprised like you guys are. So did not know he knows the death scene. I'm not surprised because, to be honest, this is my second favorite movie of all time. Only movie to beat it is The Dark Knight. I've seen it about 60 times. I really know almost every scene from this movie. So I have watched this movie a lot when he's come in, because he comes over lots of times when I'm watching movies, so that may have been my fault. But it's okay. We're still going to watch it. We're still going to see how he feels about it, actually getting the whole story behind. Anything else?
Another thing I don't know anybody in the cast, actually, at all, except for James Earl Jones playing I think he plays Mufasa, right? Or the dad, or he plays Simba's dad. He
plays Simba's dad, yeah.
Okay,
okay, true. That's good that's all you know, because Mufasa, at least, once I looked up the cast, after I watched it, I love the character Mufasa, so I'll probably talk about him after the movie ends. Based on our Soul reaction, and probably based on this one, I am going to start doing a lot more movies with Dylan.
Yeah, I genuinely think I have as much of an interest as Nick has in movies. Do whatever I can to be part of this channel.
And viewership, I've tried a lot of reactions with different friends. You guys will notice there's only been 2 posted. That's because most of them I do not post. I do not think that they're good reactions, so I do not post them. But with Dylan, I really do enjoy watching movies with him. But we're just gonna stop talking. We're gonna get right into it. Lion King, 1994.
A movie about all animals, and I love animals, but I don't know. Obviously there's a reason I haven't seen it after all these years.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm wondering, is it even good? I hope it's really that good.
I hope you love it. I've been trying to get him to watch this movie for literally 5-6 years maybe. I've been trying to get him to watch it forever.
Yeah, so I already know I love this song.
That's the thing, the animation style, it's not amazing, but it's for Disney, if you look at all the old ones, I think it has one of the best animation. Have you seen Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid? Yep. He's one of the best characters in the movie. With Fiki, baby. It's so great though, because when he lifts him up, it's like he's the new king. It just, all these animals bow down to him. It doesn't make sense logically, but it just, for the movie, it's yes, they all bow to Simba. Because Simba's the king.
Lions are the king of the wild.
Lions are the kings.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I love the animation style of this.
Light of another day.
King Mufasa's on his way.
Okay, so Mufasa's the good one.
Yeah, Mufasa's James Earl Jones.
Yeah. I thought Mufasa was the name of the bad guy.
Ha! You lose more than that.
No, he's Scar. He's literally
Scar.
because he has a scar on his eye.
Why, if it isn't my big brother descending from on high to mingle with the common.
I definitely did not know they were brothers.
I didn't see you at the presentation of Simba. That hairball is my son,
and your future king.
Dad! Come on, Dad, we gotta go! Wake up!
How many years or how much time do you think passed between that?
Oh, that was probably like 5 years, 6 years.
I don't know, but you think about it in animal years.
Oh, well, I guess in lion years. Yeah, it's probably only like 2 or 3 then in lion years. It's so beautiful. They show the huge ass mound.
The sun will set on my time here, and will rise with you as the new king.
And this'll all be mine.
That's beyond our borders. You must never go
Scary
east.
place, the Forbidden Forest.
Forbidden Forest, baby.
This mortal bodies become the grass, and the antelope eat the grass. All connected
Okay.
in the great circle of life. Zazu, would you turn around?
Yes, sire. The cheetahs are hard up.
Stay
but,
low
I
to the
always-
ground.
Pouncing? Oh, no, sire, you can't be serious. Oh, this is so humiliating. Hyenas in the Pride Lands.
Zazu, take Simba home.
I'll go there.
And he's absolutely right. It's far too dangerous. Only the bravest lions go there.
Well, I'm brave. What?
Yeah, I love whoever. I don't know who plays his voice, but
Jeremy Irons.
Who?
Jeremy Irons.
I don't know that name. I actually have heard of that name, but I can't put a face to it.
I only remember him from this role, but he was so great as Scar.
Promise me you'll never visit that dreadful place.
No problem.
There's a good lad.
Okay, I'm clean. Can we go now? So where are we going? Is that time to get any place done? No. Really?
With you.
No, not Zoe.
Step lightly. The sooner we get to the waterhole.
We going an elephant graveyard. Wow.
One day you two are going to be married.
Ew. I can't marry her. She's my. Well, when I'm king, that'll be the first thing to go.
Not so long as I'm around.
This is one of my favorite songs in the movie. I don't play a lot, so I don't know if you're gonna remember this one.
I'm gonna be a mighty king, so enemies beware.
Lions riding flamingos.
Yeah. This song is just so like colorful, but they don't like care about like logic. One of the best visuals in the movie for me. It just keeps going up.
You love to see that in real life?
I would, dude, if I could. That would be so awesome. So you don't even have to see the hyena, don't you? Know they're in the elephant graveyard.
You fuzzy, and right now we are all in very real danger.
Danger. I look. To me.
Technically they can. We are on their land.
But Zazu, you told me they're nothing but slobbering, mangy, stupid folks.
What? Hey, did we order this dinner to go? No. Why? Cause there it goes! No, not the birdie boiler!
Hey, why don't you pick on somebody your own? Simba!
Ooh, so
Now they're angry.
save Zazu though.
Wait, what?
We gotta save Zazu though.
Zazu
I
went
guess
flying.
Zazu kind of got flying.
Zazu went flying up in the air.
No more else.
That was it? Do it again.
That is so funny.
Take Nala home. I've got to teach my son a lesson.
Just look at how much bigger his paw is.
You could have been killed. You deliberately disobeyed me. And what's worse, you put Nala in. I thought I might lose you.
Oh, I guess even kings get scared.
Messes with your dad. Come here, you.
Oh no, no!
I don't know. I love this night view, man. Whenever it's night, it's my favorite part. Just because like the grass and the night sky, it looks so
it looks very
beautiful.
nice.
I practically gift wrapped those cubs for you, and you couldn't even dispose of them.
You Mufasa?
Precisely. Significant expression. The lights are not all on upstairs.
For what?
For the death of the king.
Is he sick?
Well, from we're gonna kill him. Simba too.
That's where they live in that area. That's where they live in that area.
This area is kind of cool. I think
Yeah.
the way they're portraying it right now.
Respected.
This song is considered by many to be like their favorite just by visually. I like the song. I don't think it's my favorite, but like you'll see at the end here, people think that these visuals are insane.
And seen for the wonder I am. Yes, be prepared.
Scary ass looking man.
Yeah, dude, it's so like caved upwards.
Well, I'd better go get him.
I'll go with you.
No. And just between us, you might want to work on that little roar of yours.
Will I like the surprise?
Simba, it's to die for.
Yeah, I remember the stampede.
Stampede in the gorge. Simba's down there.
Simba.
Zazu, help me!
Your father is on the way! Hold on!
Hurry!
I'll get back up!
Damn, it's awesome.
Scar gotta be such.
I know.
Long live the king.
So just fucked how he had to actually watch his dad die.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. More fucked that he didn't see Scar fucking
Yeah.
being the cause of it.
Fuck that.
Get up. Dad. Anybody. No.
Simba, what have you done?
Wildebeest and...
We'd still be alive.
Yeah, tries to do that shit on him. Action by Disney. Just the whole way they handle that scene.
Kill him.
Whoa! Go get him! There ain't no way I'm going in there. But you want me to come out looking like you?
To reach the dawning of a new era in which
Hey, Simone! You better come look! I think it's still alive!
Alrighty. Matata.
What?
Hakuna Matata.
Matata. It means no worries. Phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze.
It means no worries.
To our humble home.
You live here.
We live wherever we want.
Yup, home is where your rope rests.
Ew, gross.
Tastes like
Probably one of the only scenes of bugs I was not terrified in. Because like they look so colorful. Oh yeah, still this is
the
it.
aging. He's aging a
I
little
love
bit
it.
now.
I love this scene, yeah. Now he's full grown Dylan.
That's classic. That's literally this too.
It's a small world after all.
no, anything but that.
I've got to pass.
What did you say?
I said, I said, que pasa?
Good. Now get it.
That's not shot.
I know, it's so beautiful, dude. These series are so great.
Oh, nice one.
Was it gonna shine brightly tonight?
Shine brightly, Dylan.
One star's gotta stand out. Is that?
Simba? He's alive. He's alive.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps too. I can't hear you, buddy.
Oh, yeah. It's gotta be whatever her name is, right? Lana?
Nala.
Nala? It's me. Simba.
Of course they do. Everyone thinks you're dead.
They do?
Yeah. Scar told us about the stampede.
He did. Hey, it's okay.
I've really missed you.
I've missed you too.
This is my favorite song in the first one.
Yeah, I know this one. I know the Elton John version of it at least. How do lions make out?
That's how they make out, Dylan.
Listen, you think you can just show up and tell me how to live my life? You don't even know what I've been through.
I would if you just tell me.
Forget it.
Fine.
You said you'd always be there for me. But you're not.
I know who you are.
Shh, come here. It's a secret.
You know my father?
Correction. I know your father.
Stop!
Father?
You must take your place in the circle of life.
How can I go back?
Remember who you are.
No!
I don't know why I love that so
Don't
much.
leave
I
me.
didn't remember that.
Father!
Or not remember, I didn't know.
What was that? The weather.
See it, you can either run from it or learn from it.
Ah! You see? Where are you going?
I'm going back!
There it is, Dylan, the team. But now darkness just looms over the whole thing.
It's the A-Team squad right there.
Scar, there is no food. The herds have moved on.
No. You're just not looking hard enough.
It's where half the King Mufasa was. He was
I'm 10 times the King Mufasa was.
I'm home.
Simba. Simba.
So much less scared of Simba than
I
he is
know.
of Mufasa.
They think I'm king.
Well, we don't. Simba's the right.
Tell them who is responsible for Mufasa's death.
I am.
See, he admits it. Murder.
No, it was an accident.
If it weren't for you, Mufasa would still be alive. And
I don't know
now
where he's just on that
everyone
edge of a cliff.
knows why.
Yeah, the top of Pride Rock. They go into the top. And then the fire just starts.
Killed Mufasa. Murderer!
Are you talking to me? Uh-oh. I'm the pig. Are you talking to me? Shouldn't have done that. Are you talking to me? Now they're in for... Got you, stupid.
Murderer. Simba, Simba, please. Please have mercy, I beg you.
You don't deserve to live. Run away, Scar, and never return.
Yes. For majesty.
You gotta get that slow-mo, Dylan. Look at that beauty. Fire going everywhere.
No, let me explain.
Just gotta go to the top and roar.
Yep. He's gotta go to the top, give his big roar.
You baby Simba.
Okay, everybody, so that was the end of us watching Lion King for my, 61st time, his first time. So, Dylan, we'll go straight to you. What'd you think about it?
I can definitely see why it's a classic. There's a lot of things about it that are just really, really well done. I'll just get straight. Honestly, my least favorite part about it was the fact that they will get up and dance and start singing. But that is also just a personal opinion of mine. I'm not the biggest fan of musicals. I don't like... I've never been a fan of when people just start out getting up. And
Yeah,
dancing
just start getting up
singing.
and dancing.
It's just like, most of the time, it doesn't really progress the movie either. It's mostly like for relief. I don't know. Or I don't know what's the
Well,
word?
yeah. Most of the time in musicals, sometimes they'll do songs just for the hell of it. They won't actually have meaning behind it. They won't progress the story. They won't have to do with the plot. The only thing is, though, I'm curious you said that, because in this movie, at least, I'd say maybe besides one or two songs, most of them I thought progressed the story. Is there any that did not progress the story, or just the actual go up and dance?
Well, I guess there was the one. I mean, the thing is, see all the progression with that. And the music doesn't do anything. The singing doesn't really do anything. Like
Yeah.
all the I guess what you're talking about mainly is like when Simba, like that whole time lapse when they start singing, when it's because Simba becomes friends with those two, and
Yeah, Hakuna
they live a long
Matata.
time, clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that obviously had meaning behind it, and don't get me wrong, the songs are like pretty entertaining and stuff, but it's just that I personally am not the biggest fan of them. That being said, the score, like the songs that were played during the actual movie, was really well done. However, like it's the singing and like
Yeah,
it's the bringing out dancing.
like the Circle of Life, you don't consider that. Circle of Life, you consider playing in the background.
Yeah, no, that's different. That's different.
Yeah, because that was the beginning when they, okay.
Yeah, okay, so it's the songs that are being played as like background to whatever's going on in the movie that I like. However, when they were dancing and just it was like part of the movie, or all the characters were singing. That's what I mean. I didn't dislike it. It's just like I've never been a fan of that. Of like
and that kind of style, it fits to everyone. I personally love it in some movies and hate it in others. In this one, I love it. It could just be nostalgia, but also just like the visuals. And I just can't wait to be king. You know, the one where the Simba's a young person, he's talking about being king, and then that shot where like the ostriches pop open and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger with the animals.
Yeah,
that
was cool.
That I love like that whole scenery and everything.
Yeah,
Is just
I will say that it was super fun to watch. Like,
Yeah.
all the dancing and like the animation of how they played with all that. It was cool to see.
We were actually talking about this during the movie. I'll probably keep it in the reaction, but he has not seen most of the classics: Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid. What's it called? Have you seen Aladdin?
No, anything before 2000 that's like Disney, I probably haven't.
Yeah,
seen.
so I definitely think we will do a little bit more of those Disney movies, as we do more movies in the coming months. But I don't know if there was a standout character for you or anything.
Honestly, Pumbaa and Timon, definitely. Pumbaa and Timon were quite enjoyable.
I had to let you guys know where I stood in terms of almost every way this movie's done. I feel it's better than the original. However, Timon and Pumbaa are the only thing that I think is better in the remake. What's it called? Jeremy Irons, also by Scar. The ending scene with him.
Scar's voice.
Scar's voice. So it's very just, you get that feeling that he is a villain as soon as he starts talking.
It's mischievous from the beginning. And just like even like most villains, usually like their voices are kind of scary. And like, don't get me wrong, his was scary, but there was this like that British accent part to it, kind of made it like comedic almost too, where it was just enjoyable listening to him.
I know lots of you guys wanted me to ask this in the beginning. I was gonna get to it, I promise. But now the big moment. What did you think about the death, even though you knew it was gonna happen?
I think so. Like I saw it coming. So it was still, even though I saw it coming, it was still super sad. I think had I had zero idea that was coming, I 100% would have cried my eyes out. Especially when it involves animals. Like for some reason, like seeing animals die hurts me more than seeing humans die. It's fucked up, but that's just the way it is.
No, I'm honestly
even if they're animated animals, I don't give a shit. But anyways, that definitely still hit me, and like seeing Simba's reaction to it also as a cute little
that's the thing sad. Also is like, I know you guys will see the reaction because I always include when I cry, but I cried, as you guys will see, when Simba's actually just coming to his dad and just laying right beside him. I think his death is still emotional as hell, but after seeing it so many times, when Simba's reaction, just that minute where Scar walks up to him, that scene is just perfection to me. It really is. It's one of the best like animated film scenes that I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, well, I guess was there any weak moments of the story for you besides the singing and the dancing?
No, honestly, I'd say I guess there's some of like the children's humor that didn't land with me because it was meant for children, and but either way, like that's still, it's not all of it. Like some of it did still land and it was funny, and they threw in a few adult jokes in there here and there too.
Those are funny. It's actually funny kind of seeing this because I've not seen this in 3 years, so some of the jokes I not even remember being kind of like adultish, so that was kind of fun to see.
Another thing, you said this already, but the color schemes that they played throughout the entire movie it was beautiful. Like the scenery was sick.
Yeah, especially for a 90s movie. That's what's so funny is like so many people think just because some of these movies are older that you still cannot watch them and just love like the actual visuals just because it's been done better. But I don't know. The different visuals work for different people, I guess, and these visuals will never get old to me, I don't think.
Yeah. So having said I don't like the singing and the musical part of it, it was still a very enjoyable movie for me. It's just only those scenes in particular where I'm like less interested.
Yeah.
Anything like in terms of the plot, I thought it was amazing. In terms of character connection, I was able to connect with all of them. I really liked Nala, to be honest. I don't know why. I love the relationship between Nala and Simba.
I actually did too, and that's funny. It's just she's not in it as much as you would think seeing her in the beginning, I think. I think after seeing like the I Just Can't Wait to Be King scene, you'd be like, she's in this probably most of it.
Those little nitpicky things made me realize that I was definitely right. I do think these other Disney movies that I've seen recently are better, such as Wreck-It Ralph and Zootopia and Inside Out. I think this is definitely better than Frozen, though. You know, you brought that up.
Yeah.
I didn't really like Frozen that much, to be honest. And I'm not trying to trash on the movie. I'm just trying to say that like these other recent Disney films
Yeah.
I've seen are better. And like you'll see that when I give it a rating here in a second, I still like it. So yeah, I realized that I think I gave Soul an 8, if not an 8.5, and I definitely like Soul more than this. So I think I'm gonna have to give this a 7.5. And I'm gonna re-say what I said earlier because I didn't think I said it very well. I'm giving it a 7.5 because, like I said earlier, this is just the musical stuff. That's the only things those are the only. I have to redo this, dude. Yeah, so I gave this a 7.5. Honestly, only because of whenever the characters broke out and started dancing and singing. I was able to enjoy what was on screen while that was happening, but the music itself just wasn't that great. But like I said, everything else, the plot, the score that wasn't the score of the movie that wasn't while they were singing. It was like the actual background music, I guess, during whatever scenes. That was phenomenal as well. The color scheme, the animation as a whole was beautiful. Beautiful. I love seeing. I mean, all the animals were really cute too. Honestly, like I love just being able to see them, and like no animal, I guess, except for the hyenas, came off as like decrepit or anything. But that was their goal. They were trying to make the hyenas look really weird. And then maybe like a few nitpicky things with the children's humor that I just didn't land with me, and so that's why I give it a 7.5.
Yeah, and then I would give it a 10. Obviously, my second favorite movie of all time. You guys know that. And, you know, after seeing it 60 times, I don't know how I could give it anything less than a 10. I love every single thing about this movie except for one scene. Other than that, though, perfect movie for me. Loved it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know that lots of you guys on Patreon, when you guys voted for this, probably did not know Dylan knew about the death scene. I probably should have mentioned that, but I kind of wanted to just find out with you guys what he do. So hopefully you guys still enjoyed this reaction. Lots more videos coming with Dylan is my plan. He's actually going back to college this weekend, so we're actually going to be doing Zoom videos when we do our future movies. So it'll be a little bit different than this setup here. But I will see you guys in my next reaction.